Hi everyone, and welcome to this very comprehensive comparison of the top 10 most popular content management systems around. Before we dive in, let's answer the question, what is a content management system? In short, we're going to call it a CMS. The content management system is a set of related programs that are used to create and to manage digital content. The CMS will also provide graphical user interface, that's visual user interface, that makes interaction with the website's database user-friendly and doable pretty much by everyone. A content management system will also provide the user an option to create content, to store it, and to publish it out there. Also, user management is possible within a CMS, which is again short for content management system, as well as layout and design changes to be done on the website itself. Adding extensions and plugins without being an actual developer is also one of the many possibilities a CMS would provide the normal user. We're going to look at which are the top 10 content management systems out there right now, and we're going to start from the order of the most popular to the less popular in the order that I'm going through. The first content management system that we have is the most popular one, that's WordPress. The second spot is taken by Shopify, third is Drupal, and the next places are taken as it follows: Wix, Squarespace, Joomla, Typo3, Magento, Bigcommerce, and finally Ghost. I will be reviewing all of those, and I will be compiling a very comprehensive table that you can of course download or screenshot at the end of this video. I will be evaluating the CMSs using different criteria, which include but are not limited to security, ease of use, scalability, performance, etc. So let's dive in. Here we have the top 10 management systems and the criteria listed. For each criteria item, I'm going to be assigning points from 1 to 10, 10 being the best and 1 obviously being the worst. Firstly, we evaluate ease of use. If you're enjoying this video so far, go ahead and press the like button.
Interface easiness. WordPress gets 8 points here because it's easy to use and has a simple interface. However, for new users, the number of visual builders and customization choices can be confusing at first. Joomla gets 6 points. Although its interface is effective, it lacks intuitiveness, making it difficult for inexperienced users to navigate. Drupal, 5 points. Drupal is difficult for novices to use because of its complicated and less intuitive interface, which has a steep learning curve.
Wix gets 10, that's the maximum result, because Wix's focus is on incredibly user-friendly drag and drop interface, making it perfect for non-technical users. Shopify gets 9 points, while Shopify's UI, that's short for user interface, is clear and easy to use. Some of its more sophisticated e-commerce features could require more training. Magento gets 6 points because the complex and potent interface of it may be intimidating to novice users, particularly to those who lack technical expertise. Typo3 gets 5 points. Typo3's sophisticated yet user-friendly interface is best suited for seasoned users rather than new guys in the space. Squarespace gets 9 points. It's very well designed and user-friendly interface, although it may not allow for as much customization as some other options. Bigcommerce gets a solid 8 points. Although its user interface is easy to use, new users could find some of its more complex capabilities confusing. Ghost also gets 8 points. Compared to the other interfaces, Ghost is simpler and more uncluttered, making it easier for content creators. The second criteria we're going to compare today is learning curve, starting with WordPress, which gets 7 points. It's not too difficult to learn, but it takes some time to become proficient with it because of all of the plugins and customization possibilities. Joomla gets 5. Joomla has a moderate learning curve. Its interface and structure require some technical knowledge. Drupal gets 4 because its complexity can make it look like a confusing platform with a high learning curve that takes a long time to grasp. Wix gets again a solid 10 here with its drag and drop interface and abundance of lessons. Wix is an incredibly user-friendly tool for the people to learn. Shopify gets an 8 for e-commerce. Shopify is easy to grasp, although there are certain complicated capabilities that take some effort to get the hang of. Magento 4. The learning curve for Magento is high and requires a great deal of technical expertise. Typo3 gets
4 as well, because it's best suited for seasoned developers and it takes substantial training to use efficiently. Squarespace 9. For non-technical users, Squarespace user-friendly design and informative tutorials make it simple to understand and use afterwards. Bigcommerce will get an 8 because for basic use, Bigcommerce has a rather easy learning curve. If you're going into complex e-commerce functionalities, it would need some study. Ghost gets a 7. For content creators, Ghost is simple to use, but advanced functionality and customization would require more knowledge. The next criteria is Visual Builder. WordPress gets an 8 here because it offers a number of robust graphic builders like Elementor as a good example, but newcomers may find the selection bewildering and it could be a bit confusing at first. Joomla gets 4. Comparing Joomla's visual builders to those on other platforms, they are less sophisticated and integrated. Drupal gets 3 due to Drupal's limited native visual builder choices. Additional modules or custom development are usually necessary and the case. Wix gets 10 because it excels at making website design without any coding knowledge because of its user-friendly drag and drop visual builder. Shopify gets 9. Shopify is primarily an e-commerce platform, although it does come with a feature-rich visual builder for product pages and stores. Magento gets 5. The visual builder tools in Magento are useful, but they are not as integrated or user-friendly as those in other CMSs. Typo3 gets 3 because Typo3 lacks advanced native visual builders. Visual design frequently requires custom development. It's 9 points for Squarespace. It provides a sophisticated visual builder that is easy to use and is perfect for designers. Bigcommerce 8. It has a decent visual builder for storefronts, but its non-store page builder is less user-friendly. And Ghost gets 6. Ghost lacks the advanced visual development features present in other CMSs, but it does provide a simple visual editor for content. Next, we're evaluating on themes and templates. WordPress gets a solid 10 here because it offers an extensive library of themes and templates catering to virtually any type of website. Joomla will get 7 points because it has a good selection of themes, though less extensive than WordPress. Drupal gets 6. It offers many themes but often requires heavy customization to fit specific needs. Wix gets an 8. It provides a wide range of attractive templates, though customization options are really limited. Shopify 7. It has many professional themes designed for e-commerce but fewer options for other types of websites. Magento will get 8 points here. It offers a wide range of themes for e-commerce, though advanced customization requires coding. Typo3 gets 5 points. It has a smaller selection of themes and templates, typically requiring more customization. It's 8 points for Squarespace, which offers beautifully designed templates that are easy to use and modify, but with limited options. Bigcommerce gets 7 points. It has several professional themes for online stores, though with fewer options for customization. And Ghost gets 5. It provides a limited selection of themes focused on content and blogging. Moving on to customization options, WordPress gets 9. Despite being highly customizable with a wide selection of plugins and themes, WordPress can be challenging for non-developers to use in that matter. Joomla gets 8. It has a lot of customization options, but using them takes greater technical experience. Drupal gets the highest mark here, 10, because it's incredibly flexible and may be used to meet any complex or particular website demand. Wix gets 7. Its visual builder allows for decent customization, yet some complex capabilities might not be available. Shopify 8. It gives e-commerce stores a great deal of customization options, mostly restricted to using its framework. Magento gets a solid 10. It's a very customizable e-commerce platform perfect for big and complex stores. Typo3 gets 8 points. For complicated enterprise demands, Typo3 offers a wide range of customization options. Squarespace gets 7. Squarespace templates can be customized thoroughly, while they are less adaptable for complex requirements. Bigcommerce, 9 points. Deep customization is possible here, especially for e-commerce features. Ghost gets 6. It's less adaptable for other kinds of websites, but more configurable for content-focused ones. Next, we're taking into account limitations on customization. WordPress is immensely customizable, yet its adaptability occasionally causes conflicts between different plugins and themes. Joomla 7. Although some extensions can be difficult to integrate, Joomla allows for a great deal of customization. Drupal 10. Drupal has very few restrictions, giving developers the maximum amount of flexibility. Wix 6. Compared to open source CMSs, Wix offers greater customization choices, but it does so inside a more constrained framework. Shopify 8. Shopify's customization features are limited when used for purposes other than e-commerce. Magento 10. Magento allows for extensive customization for e-commerce sites and has minimal restrictions. Typo 3 9. Typo 3 has minimal limitations for developers and is indeed very customizable. Squarespace 6. Squarespace has wonderful themes, but it doesn't allow for much customization, unfortunately. Bigcommerce 9. Large-scale customization is possible with Bigcommerce, particularly for store features. Ghost gets 5 points because Ghost prioritizes content and simplicity over customization. Next criteria, available plugins. WordPress gets a solid 10 because it has the most extensive set of plugins for a variety of features, and it definitely leads the field. Joomla 7 points. Though less than WordPress, Joomla offers a good assortment of extensions. Drupal 6. Though not as many as WordPress plugins, Drupal has a large number of modules. One thing to have in mind here, the modules are community created mostly, and sometimes, or I would say rather frequently, those are deprecated and can't be used in the current versions of Drupal, so that's definitely a minus. Wix 7. Wix offers a respectable app store with extra features. Shopify 6 points. Essential e-commerce plugins are available in Shopify's app store. Magento gets 7 points. Various extensions are available for Magento, especially for e-commerce requirements. Typo 3 gets 5 points. When it comes to extensions, Typo 3 offers less options than other CMSs. Squarespace gets 6 points because it integrates nicely with third-party services but offers very few plugins. 7 points for Bigcommerce. A variety of plugins are available from Bigcommerce to improve online stores. And Ghost gets 5 points. Ghost prioritizes blogging functionality and main material and content over plugins. Extension of websites using plugins or add-ons. WordPress 9. WordPress extensive plugin ecosystem allows for significant extension. Joomla 7. Joomla's extension give it powerful upgrade capabilities, but those are somehow limited at the end of the day. Drupal gets 8 points. Modules for Drupal enable comprehensive website extension, although they frequently need for technical know-how. Wix gets 6 points only because although it offers a larger number of apps than open source platforms do, it is less flexible. Shopify gets 7 points. Shopify apps effectively expand store capabilities, but they are limited to e-commerce. Magento 9 points. Magento's extensions give e-commerce websites access to extensive and sophisticated capabilities. Typo 3's extensions are robust but fewer in number, that's why Typo 3 gets 7 points. Squarespace 6 points. When it comes to CMSs, Squarespace offers less extension than others. Bigcommerce 8 points. Bigcommerce apps greatly increase the store's functionalities. Ghost 5. Ghost is less comprehensive but does allow for some extension through connectors. Next, we evaluate handling large content and high traffic performance. WordPress gets 8 points because when it's properly optimized and not cluttered, WordPress manages massive amounts of content and traffic with ease. Joomla gets 7 points. It has the performance to efficiently manage large-scale websites. Drupal, a solid 10 here. Large websites with a lot of traffic and content frequently use Drupal because of its exceptional performance capabilities. Wix 6 points. Large amount of content or heavy traffic may cause Wix to suffer, although it works well for small to medium-sized websites. Shopify 8 points. It's perfect for expanding e-commerce business. Shopify is optimized for huge traffic and extensive product catalogs. Magento 9. Designed for extensive e-commerce operations, Magento effectively manages enormous traffic and large catalogs as well. Typo 3 gets 9 points. Typo 3 was designed to handle massively trafficked and content-rich websites. Squarespace gets 7 points. While it works well for small to medium-sized websites, it might not be suitable for sites with a lot of traffic. Bigcommerce gets 8 points. It's built to effectively manage large product catalogs and heavy traffic volumes. Ghost gets 7 points, it's geared towards speed and has a good amount of capacity to manage massive content, but it might not be the best option for extremely high traffic. Performance optimization options. WordPress gets 8 points. Although it needs to be configured properly, WordPress offers a range of plugins and hosting alternatives for performance optimization. Joomla 7 points. Joomla offers effective caching and speed optimization options. Drupal 9. Very flexible and packed with powerful built-in performance optimization capabilities. Wix 6. Wix depends on the built-in features of its platform and offers little alternatives for performance optimization. Shopify 8 points. Especially for e-commerce, Shopify has a number of speed optimization features. Magento 9. Third-party extensions and a plethora of speed optimization tools are available in Magento. Typo 3, 8 points. Well suited for intricate websites, Typo 3 boasts robust performance optimization features. Squarespace gets 7 points. Although it offers greater customization options, Squarespace has certain tools for performance optimization. Bigcommerce 8 points. Especially for online retailers, Bigcommerce has strong speed optimization features. Ghost 7 points. With some customization options, Ghost is optimized for speed and performance right out of the box. Next, we're looking at ease of scalability. WordPress gets 8 points because it can take a lot of management, but it scales nicely with the correct hosting and optimization. Joomla 7 points. Although scalable, handling large-scale growth may require more technical know-how. Drupal gets 9 points due to its tremendous scalability. Large and complicated websites are better served by using Drupal. Wix gets 6 points. It isn't the best choice for very large or complicated websites, but it can manage moderate scalability. Shopify 8 points. Supports big product catalogs and heavy traffic, scales well for e-commerce specifically. Magento 9 points. With its scalable design, Magento is especially well suited for big e-commerce companies, pretty similar to Shopify. Typo 3, 8 points for enterprise level websites with intricate needs. Typo 3 scales nicely. Squarespace gets 6 points only. Although it can accommodate moderate scaling, really large sites are not compatible with Squarespace. Bigcommerce gets 8 points. It's designed to grow with your e-commerce demands in an efficient manner. Ghost gets 7 points. Although it may have drawbacks for really large scale enterprises, Ghost scales nicely for content focused websites. Now we have some of the most important criteria, starting with built-in security. For WordPress, we have 7. Despite having strong security protections, WordPress is frequently attacked due to its popularity, necessitating frequent plugin updates and taking some extra precautions. Joomla gets 8. It includes robust built-in security measures and is updated frequently to fix security flaws. Drupal is a popular option for business and government websites due to its strong security features, and that's why it gets a solid 9. Wix 8 points. It has strong platform managed built-in security. Shopify 9 points here. Shopify has strong built-in security, which is essential for online sales. Magento gets 8 points here. Although it has robust built-in security measures, it needs to be updated and patched frequently. Typo 3 gets 8 points, suitable for enterprise level websites. Typo 3 offers robust security measures. Squarespace gets 8 as well. It has strong platform managed built-in security. Bigcommerce gets 9. Strong security features are a must for online shopping and Bigcommerce offers them. 8 for Ghost. For websites that prioritize content, Ghost has strong built-in security protections. Moving on to add-on security, WordPress gets a 9 here. To improve security, WordPress offers a wide range of security plugins. Joomla 8 points. Joomla provides a number of security extensions as well. Drupal 9. There are lots of security add-ons on Drupal's large module library, so again a very solid mark here for Drupal. Wix 6 points because Wix is a closed platform. It provides just a few add-on security alternatives. Shopify gets 7. To improve on built-in security, Shopify offers a few security apps. Magento 9. To strengthen security protocols, a variety of extensions are in fact available for Magento. Typo 3 provides many add-ons, that's why it gets 8. Squarespace relies primarily on built-in capabilities and just a few choices for additional protection, that's why it gets 6 points. Bigcommerce 7 points. Via its app store, Bigcommerce provides a few more security solutions. Ghost gets 7, it relies mostly on built-in capabilities and offers a few extra security options. Reputation. WordPress gets a solid 10 here, known for its versatility and widespread usage across several industries. WordPress enjoys a stellar reputation with just a few concerns about security, but as we already saw, that can be always improved with add-on features. Joomla 7 points. While less well known than WordPress and Drupal, Joomla maintains a solid reputation. Drupal 9 points. Due to its robustness, Drupal is widely valued, especially in the government and enterprise sectors. The one thing that worries the Drupal users is the constant need of a developer help, even for the most simplest of tasks. Wix 8 points. Wix is highly praised for its flexibility in design and ease of usage for small to medium-sized websites. Shopify 9 points. It's well known for its dependability and user-friendliness in the e-commerce industry. Magento 8 points. Large enterprises particularly hold Magento in high regard within the e-commerce sector. Typo3 7. Because of its strength and adaptability, Typo3 is well liked and is very popular in Europe and among businesses. Squarespace 8. A favorite among creatives, Squarespace is commended for its user-friendliness and design options. Bigcommerce 8. Bigcommerce is highly praised for its scalability and e-commerce capabilities. Ghost gets 7 points because of its ease of use and functionality. It also enjoys a positive reputation among bloggers and content producers. SEO Tools Available. WordPress gets 10. Yoast SEO is one of the many effective SEO plugins that can make WordPress shine in that matter. Joomla 8 points. With a number of accessible extensions, Joomla has robust SEO skills as well. Drupal gets 9 points. Frequently available as modules, Drupal boasts strong SEO features and tools that you can find. Wix 8 points. It offers user-friendly SEO techniques that are really suitable for novices. Shopify 9 points. This e-commerce platform comes with powerful SEO features as well. Magento gets 8 points. Although it may require technical know-how to fully utilize them, Magento has powerful SEO skills. Typo3 8 points here as well. Suitable for big and intricate websites, Typo3 provides great SEO features. Squarespace 7 points. While not as comprehensive as WordPress, Squarespace offers decent integrated SEO capabilities. Bigcommerce gets 9 points, specifically built in for e-commerce. Bigcommerce boasts robust SEO features. Ghost 8 points. It has clean code, built-in features, and is SEO optimized right out of the box. Next, we're evaluating support. WordPress gets solid 8 points. Professional services, documentation, and forums are just a few of the many support alternatives offered by WordPress. Joomla gets 7 points. With its professional services and community, Joomla provides good assistance. Drupal 8 points here, especially for enterprise needs. Drupal offers strong professional services and community support. Wix gets 9 points. Wix offers top-notch customer service along with live chat and a ton of documentation. Shopify, a 9 again. A vital feature for e-commerce companies is its round-the-clock customer service, which is really a great feature. Magento 7 points. Although it's a bit pricey for enterprise solutions, Magento has good support choices. Typo3 is well supported by the community and offers expert services, particularly in Europe. Squarespace 8 points. Squarespace provides a wealth of help materials and a live chat assistance. Bigcommerce 8. Good customer service is a must for e-commerce success, and Bigcommerce delivers it. Ghost 7. Professional services are available and the community and documentation provide solid support alternatives. Next, we're evaluating community. WordPress gets a solid 10 here. With a substantial and vibrant community, WordPress provides a wealth of information and assistance. Joomla 8 points. Good resources and assistance are available from the robust Joomla community, especially in Europe. Drupal 9 points. Being an open source platform and always extended by the community, in the business sector, the Drupal community is very well informed and really engaged. Wix 7 points. It has lively user groups and forums, and it boasts an expanding community. Shopify 8 points. Forums, user groups, and outside developers are all part of Shopify's active community. Magento 8. With a concentration on e-commerce, Magento boasts a robust developer and user community.
Typo 3, 7 points. There is a strong following for Typo 3, particularly in Europe again. Squarespace, 7 points. There are forums and user groups accessible and the community is lively. Bigcommerce, 7 points. It boasts a strong user and developer community that offers tools and assistance. Ghost gets 7 points as well with a focus on content development and blogging. Ghost has a small yet lively community. Another important criteria, available documentation. For WordPress, we've given 9 points. All users can access comprehensive documentation and tutorials on WordPress. Joomla gets 8. While not as complete as WordPress, it provides thorough documentation and tutorials. Drupal, 9 points. Especially for developers and more experienced users, Drupal provides very good documentation. Wix, 8 points. Targeting novice and intermediate users, Wix offers extensive documentation and tutorials. Shopify, 9 points. Designed specifically for e-commerce purposes, Shopify offers a wealth of resources and thorough documentation. Magento, 8. Although it might be intricate and developer focused, Magento provides comprehensive documentation. Typo 3, 8 points here. Suitable for developers and advanced users, Typo 3 has comprehensive documentation. Squarespace, 8. Tutorials and documentation are well organized and beneficial for users of all skill levels for Squarespace. Bigcommerce, 8 points. This platform has extensive documentation which is particularly helpful for managing an online business. Ghost, 7 points. Although not as comprehensive as some other CMSs, Ghost offers solid documentation that focuses on content generation and development. Next item on the list, developer help available. WordPress, 9 points. If you need expert assistance, WordPress offers a large network of developers and a wealth of resources, so one can easily handle finding one. Joomla, 8 points. It has a robust community for expert support together with decent developer resources available. Drupal, 9 points. For complicated projects in particular, Drupal boasts a robust developer community and expert services. Wix, 6 points. Because Wix is a closed platform, it provides minimal developer assistance. Nonetheless, API integration options are available. Shopify, 8 points. Professional services are offered for customized solutions and there is a robust developer community on Shopify. Magento, 9 points. Especially for large-scale e-commerce, Magento offers a wealth of developer resources and expert assistance. Typo 3, 8 points. With a significant presence in Europe, Typo 3 boasts a committed developer community and expert services. Squarespace only gets 6 points. It has a closed nature, thus it doesn't have a lot of developer assistance, but again, like Wix, it has some API and code injection options. Bigcommerce gets 8 points. For specialized e-commerce requirements, it provides competent services and good developer resources. Ghost, 7 points. With an emphasis on content and simplicity, it boasts a strong developer community, as well as resources for expert assistance. Next, looking into costs, WordPress gets 9 points. A lot of free plugins and themes are indeed available for WordPress, which is a free platform on its own. Nevertheless, if you're looking at hosting, premium themes and plugins, it may get expensive. Joomla, 8 points. Although Joomla is again free to use, premium extensions and expert services may get expensive. As I said, much like WordPress. Drupal, 8 points. Although Drupal is free, developing and hosting can be really expensive, particularly for large-scale applications. Wix, 7 points. It provides a free plan with limited functionality, but when you're looking at more capabilities, a premium membership will be needed, which may be expensive for larger websites. Shopify, 6 points. In addition to a monthly membership charge, premium themes and apps can come with additional expenses. Magento, 6 points. There are substantial licensing fees for Magento Commerce, however, Magento Open Source is free. Costs here are mostly for hosting and development, which can lead to significant sums. Typo 3, 7 points. It's again another free-to-use platform, but there may be significant expenses associated with hosting, add-ons, and professional development services. Squarespace, 6 points. It charges a monthly fee and does not provide a free plan, making it costly for a larger website. Bigcommerce, 6. Bigcommerce has a subscription business model and prices vary depending on the size and requirements of the store. Ghost, 8 points. Although managed hosting and premium themes might be expensive, Ghost provides a free self-hosted version, so there are some good options out there. We're now going to look into some popular use cases. Websites built by major corporations or famous entities that are using different types of CMSs. Of course, some of those might change in time, but as of the recording of this video, these are the popular use cases. For WordPress, we have Sony Music and Microsoft Corporation, very popular ones. Those have used WordPress CMS to build their websites. Linux's website is built on Joomla. Drupal is used for lots and lots of big websites for some serious entities. Some of those are Warner Media, Australia government, and many more. Air Asia uses Wix. For Shopify, a very popular brand would be Gymshark. Magento. For Magento, we have good examples in the face of Ford and Helly Hansen. For Typo 3, we have Flipboard.com, Squarespace, Supernatural Inc., Bigcommerce, Burrow, and Skullcandy. And for Ghost, we have Cloudflare.com. As you can see, many popular brands are using different CMSs, which makes sense. Those are the top 10 CMSs, which means that all of them are good in a way, so they're used by some very, very popular and famous brands or entities. When it comes to pricing models, there are three options here: a free model, a subscription-based model, or a hybrid option. So for WordPress, the model is generally free, which means that one can develop freely on WordPress. Of course, if you want to create something bigger, something more scalable, something more complicated, usually it would be best to start with a theme, which is usually paid, and to get some premium plugins, which are also paid, and to include developers, which also require a certain amount of money. So free can be also expensive. Joomla, it's generally free, but it would be pretty similar to what WordPress has to offer. Drupal is an open source platform which is developed by the community. However, it tends to be so complicated when you're building bigger stuff that expenses really add up. Most of it goes for development power because it's not as simple as it may sound to build on Drupal, and there are some very tricky updates moving from one version to another. Although Drupal is generally moving in the right direction, there are some big costs involved here. Wix has a free option as well as a subscription one. Of course, in the free one, you will receive much less functionalities. Shopify is on a subscription basis, so there is no coming out of that. You have to pay anyway, and there are different plans according to what your requirements are. If you include a developer, then it might get expensive. Magento is another free platform. However, development-wise, it's not really easy for the regular Joe. So again, if you require something bigger, better, more scalable and complicated, definitely developer power would be needed, and that would bring the sums up. Typo 3 could be free, and again, if you use devs or paid teams or whatever, you would need to pay. Squarespace is only on a subscription basis, as well as Bigcommerce. So both of those, you have different plans and there is no free option. And finally, Ghost is free, but if you need to build something more complicated, even hiring a developer here would be trickier because there are less of those developers. And now you can see the complete comparison table with the results of all CMSs. If you want to, go ahead and screenshot that table so you can have a look at it in detail. It's also available as a link to this video, and you can find it in the description section. Here's just a brief overview of the total results of each CMS, and I will be identifying which CMS is best for what purpose in the next slide. What do the results tell us? WordPress stands out for its ease of use, customization options, vast plugin ecosystem, and strong community support. It is the most versatile platform, which makes it suitable for pretty much all website types. Joomla offers a bus customization and security feature, but it has a steeper learning curve. It also has a less intuitive interface compared to WordPress. Drupal is highly customizable and secure, making it ideal for large-scale websites. Unfortunately, it does require a significant technical expertise. Wix excels in user-friendliness and visual design capabilities, making it perfect for small businesses or novices in the field. Unfortunately, it does have some limitations when it comes to customizing. Shopify is a top choice for e-commerce with excellent support and ease of use. However, it's quite limiting when it comes to non-e-commerce websites. Magento offers extensive customization and scalability for large e-commerce websites, but it has a complex setup and higher costs. Type 3 is powerful and highly customizable, suitable for enterprise-level websites, but it requires a significant technical knowledge. Squarespace is ideal for creatives and small businesses. It has some customization constraints, but it has good templates and it's easy to use. Bigcommerce is another strong e-commerce platform. It offers extensive customization and scalability, though the theme options are less diverse. Ghost is a CMS tailored for content-based websites, especially blogs, publications, news. However, for other websites, I'm afraid it won't be really useful. Thank you everyone for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did enjoy recording it. If you would like to see one-on-one CMS comparisons, more interesting videos about websites, and generally useful stuff, please go ahead and subscribe. Thanks again and see you next time.